Ben, what's the latest on these two big injuries? First of all, Abdoulaye Doucouré of Everton.
Yeah, so Everton have confirmed today, which is Tuesday, that the Everton midfielder picked up a foot problem during Sunday's defeat against West Ham United. Now, the club stress that it is a bone-related issue, but the midfielder, contrary to some reports, they suggest that he does not need surgery at this point in time. So again, it's very early with regards to knowing, having a kind of definitive diagnosis on that. But what we do know, Doucouré suffered with what looks to be a similar issue last season. Now that kept him out for around about 66 days. And if we understand that he maybe follows a similar kind of timeline, now that will likely keep Doucouré out for around about 10 games, which would mean a return to play in and around that festive period, possibly on Boxing Day. But again, this story is just developing and we're likely to know more later on in the week.
And if it was during that festive period, do you think he might be especially rested during that time because it is so hectic?
Look, it would have to be managed. So we're talking about a player potentially returning after 2 months. So is he going to be thrown straight back into that starting 11? Probably not. We would expect the player to be managed, integrate slowly. Ideally, I think we would probably be looking at minutes from the bench over Christmas and New Year, with maybe a start in the FA Cup third round fixture in early January.
And the other big injury news of the weekend, and he's very well owned in the FPL community, Bukayo Saka. I was shocked it wasn't a red card. There was no attempt to get the ball. It was a very big incident of the dark arts, we shall say. I won't say the S word, but MacArthur, very, very naughty there. What's the situation there with Saka?
Yeah, so that forced him off. He was replaced at half-time in Monday night's game. Confirmation from Mikel Arteta that Saka could not continue. What we're hoping for, it's blunt force trauma. That's the impact of MacArthur's foot against his calf. We're hoping that's just, a hematoma, just a kick, just a deadening of the calf, which restricts movement, makes things very painful. And it'll be a case of managing that pain. He may be sent for scan, dependent again on the symptoms and how that's progressing. There could be a little bit of bleeding in and around that muscle, but we won't know. Like I say, we're probably around maybe 14, 16 hours after the game. So again, that's still evolving, that's still developing. It's typically maybe 24 to 72 hours before we might have a better understanding. Of course, Arsenal play this week on Friday, so it's a quick turnaround between fixtures. At this moment in time, like I say, I would have him as a 50-50 call with regards to that. Like I say, it could be a case of pain management, but it may, depending on the extent of the problem, restrict his mobility, and it's how that responds to treatment over the coming days. And again, maybe what any imaging can confirm.
Well, that is the latest information then, and like you said, we might learn more about Saka in the coming days. This is the best place for that information, so make sure to subscribe for no misinformation, no rumour. We just give you the full facts in terms of Premier League injury news. But for now, I'm going to wish you the best of luck. Enjoy the rest of your week and enjoy the rest of our content here at Premier Injuries as well. But for now, goodbye.